bad news.
How can you tell?
Because good news always comes at a decent hour.
Indian trouble! Urgent Army dispatch for General Conrad at Fort Miles.
You get there, don't forget to give that dispatch to the General himself. Men's life may be dependent on it. Now go!
Morning, Sam. Breakfast?
Emma, we need to discuss your trip to Fort Reunion. I think you should wait.
There ain't no waiting when the baby's about to be born.
Well, that country ain't safe to travel. I mean, there's nothing out there but Indians and soldiers.
And my friend, Ellen Seward, who needs my help.
Hold on, Emma.
You can't order me around like one of your deputies, Sam Kane. Grab that end.
Damn it, Emma, you know what your trouble is? You've been living too long without a man.
That is none of your business.
Well, then let me make it my business.
Well, perhaps we'll discuss that later. When I get back from Fort Reunion.
Emma?
Boys, Emma said I'm going to Fort Reunion, so one of you is going to accompany her for protection. Do I have a volunteer? Short end goes. Come and get 'em. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's it.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, Hickok. Fair's fair.
It's gonna be worse than Sunday school, Teaspoon.
Now, Jimmy, you heard Teaspoon. Fair is fair.
This trip's real important to me. Ellen's like a sister. You got any sisters?
2.
This is beautiful.
Only if we get to the other side. Supposed to have been a raft here. Must have washed away.
Well, we could go round.
No, that'd take a whole extra day. Yeah.
Well, there it is.
This is lovely.
Hey, Emma, don't move around so much.
I can't swim!
Come on, Jimmy. Why'd you jump in if you can't swim?
I'm supposed to protect you. Damn pride's gonna kill me someday.
James Hickok, you are crazy. We gotta get you dry. Give me your pants. What is it, Jimmy?
Never seen a woman like that before.
What?
You know, like that.
You never seen your mama in a night dress?
It ain't the same. Other than my sisters, the only woman I ever been around is you.
Well, a boy as handsome as you's gonna have a lot of sweethearts. Just you wait. Lie down.
Swallowed half that river. What is it?
Nothing. Welcome to Fort Reunion.
Lieutenant Cassidy, A Troop, 2nd U.S. Cavalry.
Well, that's a fine welcome, Lieutenant.
Apologize, ma'am. We're not used to having visitors. Trooper, take the wagon over to the stables. Captain will want to see you.
Jimmy.
Sabers clear!
There's a lot of activity here.
There are a lot of posts like Reunion, ma'am, established to ensure the safety of settlers traveling west. It's been 3 years and no settlers. And after this trouble, there ain't gonna be.
What'd he do?
Miss Reveille.
He's just a boy.
Not to the captain, ma'am. A man who sleeps through reveille could sleep through an ambush.
Well, is that what you think?
I don't think, ma'am. I do what the captain orders. Captain Ryan, sir, may I present Miss Shannon and Mr. Hickok? They've come about Mrs. Seward's baby.
I'm sorry you traveled such a perilous distance in vain. Mrs. Seward is no longer at Fort Reunion.
I don't understand.
Several days ago, I led a patrol to Cedar Springs, where we were attacked without provocation by hostiles. There were hundreds of them to our handful. My men were killed and probably scalped. I fought as long as I could and barely managed to escape. But as soon as I returned, I evacuated the women and children. And Mrs. Seward and her new baby were among them. Her husband was among the fallen. God rest his soul.
Dear Lord.
But at least he has a healthy young son to carry on his name. Now, I have sent a message to General Conrad at Fort Miles for reinforcements.
Poor Ellen. Alone with a new baby.
I know it's not much consolation, but I want you to rest assured that Lieutenant Seward's death will be avenged. When the reinforcements arrive, I will personally lead the attack against the hostiles who slaughtered my men. Until then, I think it wise if you remain here as our guest.
Stay here?
I can't have you wandering around the country with the enemy out there, now can I?
We'll get through, all right.
No. They let you get through. It's a trap. But they will attack when they're ready. Hopefully, we'll be in a position to attack first.
Well, thank you very much for your invitation, Captain, but...
I'm afraid this is not an invitation, Miss Shannon. It's an order. But the reinforcements will be here soon. And until then, you are my responsibility. Miss Shannon, the lieutenant will show you and Mr. Hickok to our living quarters, where you will stay until we are relieved by fresh troops. Please. I'm only thinking of your well-being.
Don't worry, Emma. Kid's delivering that dispatch to Fort Myers. Troops ought to be here in a couple days. What is it?
Unless it's moving, we don't ask.
We hadn't been formally introduced. Doc Frank at your service. My condolences on the loss of your friend.
Thank you. Ellen didn't tell me there was a doctor on the post.
She probably figured you wouldn't have come if you'd known.
It doesn't sound like her.
Well, Miss Seward being an army wife, she's probably well acquainted with our doctoring methods. Scurvy, cholera, smallpox, typhoid, whatever. Cure's all the same. Quinine and whiskey.
Don't say much for delivering babies.
Captain Ryan, West Point class of 40, wants to make a name for itself as Indian fighter. Trouble is, since we've been here, we ain't seen no Indians.
What about Cedar Springs?
Cedar Springs.
He turned this bunch into soldiers, didn't he?
Sortest collection of cutthroat scoundrels, street toughs, and assorted riffraff ever to put on a blue uniform. They enlisted for the romance and wound up at Fort Reunion, where they'll be lucky to make it out alive.
Yeah, but if they do, it'll be because of what he made them.
All right, I'll grant you that.
You look like hell, kid. Rest yourself.
Gotta keep going. Go ahead.
There's Sergeant John McCafferty and Corporal Donahue. They make us march up to the crack and gallon company queue. The drums, they're all upon my soul, for that's the way we go. 40 miles a day on beans and hay in the regular army, oh. There's Sergeant John McCafferty and Corporal Donahue. They make us march up to the crack and gallon company queue.
It ain't fancy, but it's the best we got. The officer's kin live here.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Don't you worry about no critters, Miss Shannon. They've all moved on to greener pastures.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Don't be afraid, miss. I ain't gonna hurt you. I just want to dance. Take it easy, fella. I'm just having fun. I want to kill you.
Jimmy, no! Jimmy, please stop! Jimmy, no! Jimmy!
Did he hurt you?
I'm all right.
Did he?
I'm all right. It's all right. It's all right. He's just a little drunk and a lot scared. He didn't mean no harm.
Thank you for understanding, ma'am.
Please, don't punish him, Lieutenant.
Well, that's up to the captain. Well, that's it, Cassie. Don't think for yourself. Thinking in the Army is a military sin. Acting on it's a corporal offense. You gonna be able to sleep all right?
I rest easier knowing you're here.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, Jimmy. What have I got you into?
It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I'll take care of you.
Go back to your bunk, Babbitt.
Sir?
Go on, get the hell out of here before I change my mind.
Morning.
Morning.
Jimmy, about last night, I just wanted to thank you.
Men, this is the last of our water. Because of the hostile attack, we will be unable to draw from our source in the hills. For this reason, I am cutting the ration to a cup a day for each man.
Begging the captain's pardon. A cup a day is not sufficient to prevent dehydration. As medical officer, I'm
Lieutenant Cassidy, what do you say?
Sir, the captain's idea is a sound one. The men will have to make do.
That's crazy, Cassidy.
I'm running a cavalry troop, not a debating society. When the Indians attack, you'll be damn glad we have this water. Lieutenant, the orders stand.
Sergeant, dismiss the troops.
Yes, sir! Company! Dismissed!
Shannon, keeping busy?
Only way to get through a day.
I'm sure the men will appreciate it.
Don't you think you're being a little hard on them?
I appreciate your confusion as a civilian, but discipline must be retained.
You realize how much these men despise you?
Hopefully less than they fear me.
Come on, I gotta work on the task.
And you take pride in that?
The more they fear me, the less time they'll have to fear the enemy. The more they focus on the water shortage and the rotten food, the less time they'll have to think about our perilous situation. No, I take no pride in it.
You must be a very lonely man.
Command is a lonely post, Miss Shannon. But if it brings just one of these boys out of this alive, I will consider my loneliness a small price to pay. Don't you agree? Good day, Miss Shannon. Thank you again for your kindness.
Flour, batter, salt.
Don't you think these biscuits are done yet?
Everything in its own time, my boy.
Well, but
Ain't you ever heard that a watch pot never boils?
Sure, I heard of that. I just don't see how it applies to a smoking stove.
Huh?
Lou, get some water! I'll get a whistle!
Don't panic!
But that's my ticket!
Hold your water! I'm going in.
You saved him.
Well, one anyway. The gem of the bunch, if I do say so myself. Who wants it?
Boys,
Hungry, Marshal?
what happened here?
Well, Teaspoon here's been making some shots from my rifle.
Is the kid back yet?
Mm-mm.
If he ain't back by daybreak.
Well, I'll go. I wouldn't mind missing a few Teaspoon's meals.
Yeah, we shouldn't have let Emma go.
Well, you ought to marry her, Marshal, so she'll stay put.
Don't worry, Marshal. The spirited filly is the hardest to catch.
But if they're not back by tomorrow, I'm going out there and getting her.
Easy there, boy.
We gotta get out of here, Emma.
Hey!
Ryan's gonna kill everybody before the Indians do.
I know how it looks. But Ryan does have a plan.
So do I. Sir, I'm a Pony Express rider. I know this territory and I know how to track Indians. Let me scout for you.
Excellent. Lieutenant, assemble a patrol immediately. Give me a detail of 4 men. We'll establish the hostiles' position in advance of the reinforcements' arrival. Mr. Hickok will act as our scout. Saddle up, son. We leave within the quarter hour.
Keep it moving!
Come on, let her
Jimmy, no.
I gotta do something, Emma. We could die here.
Forward! Hello!
the hell are you doing?
Good work, Scout.
Shadow Man! The ghosts of our children will pluck out your eyes. Your spirit will be blind and helpless like those you killed at Cedar Springs. Enough!
Tie him up.
Why do you call you Shadow Man?
Gibberish, Hickok. Savage gibberish.
Marshal, Captain Van Eyck of the 2nd Dragoons.
You're a long way from Fort Miles.
We're heading north. Indian trouble. At Fort Reunion.
Emma. Teaspoon? Tell my deputy. Come on. Yeah!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
With Sam.
Well, you can't all go. You got responsibilities. Who just came off a ride?
Bob, go ahead.
Miss Shannon, I was just contemplating my next move.
They've been gone an awful long time. You think they're all right?
Oh, I wouldn't worry yourself. That Hickok feller of yours looks like he could ride through hell without so much as a singe.
I hope so. I never would have figured you for the army type.
Neither would I, but, my wife was a lot younger than me. Barely out of pigtails when we married. She died giving birth.
Sorry.
Bled to death. Lost the baby, too. Did all I could, but it wasn't enough.
It's awful.
All that medical training for nothing. 20 years ago.
And you never remarried?
1 week after she died. Joined the army.
Oh.
I've been married to it ever since.
Lieutenant, take this filth to the guardhouse and make him talk. I've got to know their plans. Use the branding iron if you have to.
Captain, that's against the treaty. Not to mention human decency.
One more word, and you're court-martialed.
What is it, Jimmy?
An Indian knows something about the captain. Tell me what happened at Cedar Springs. Shadow Man means coward. A man afraid of his own shadow, right? I gotta know.
Most of the warriors were out on a hunting party. When we returned, we saw the horse soldiers burning our village. They killed everyone. All the children. my mother, my wife, or my son.
That's why you wanted me to kill you.
We caught them by surprise. The cries of the wounded horse soldiers made Shadow Man afraid. He ran away, left them all to die. Only one of his men still lives. He tried to save the children, so we spared him. Shadow Man wants to silence my tongue so that he can make war on my people and bury his shame. Only when we are all dead will he be safe. We must kill him first.
It's just a trap to lure us back to Cedar Springs where they can finish us off.
Damn fool! Open your eyes! He wanted me to kill him! The warrior's telling the truth.
You don't have a shred of evidence.
Say we go to Cedar Spring, get that soldier right now.
Can't just send a search party without the captain's permission.
Is he crazy? He ain't gonna give you that.
He's right, Josie. If Ryan led those men on a massacre of innocent women and children, he's unfit. Must be relieved of duty immediately.
A junior officer cannot assume command from a superior officer without his permission. I could maybe make out a report.
Damn you, we don't have time for that.
You're nothing but a coward.
Look, I am a soldier. And a damn good one. And a soldier does his duty.
And does he do his duty, even when he knows that it is wrong?
Well, that's the end of that. Well, night, everybody.
Doc, ain't you gonna do nothing?
I'm gonna put my night into play. Careful, boy. There's a full moon out tonight.
Can't wait till reinforcements arrive.
Might be too late.
I don't want you to get hurt.
I won't.
Good luck.
Sure beats a horseshoe in the mouth.
What are you looking at?
Come on.
You gotta take me to the horse soldier. It is a long way, and you cannot run. We will meet in 2 suns at the place of the Ironwoods.
I guess we'll just have to trust each other. Come on.
Identify yourself!
How could this happen? Only officers have a key to the guardhouse.
I assure you, sir, no one let him out.
How did he escape then? Fly? Produce your key. There's a traitor in our midst. He wants me to go after that Indian. But I'm not going to. Lieutenant, since everyone seems to be sleeping on the job, let's make sure they stay awake.
Sir, how long does the captain intend for the men to be without their blankets?
Not long. A few freezing nights should do the trick.
Does the captain realize that he may lose some of them?
Maybe. But those that survive will be all the stronger for it. Very noble, Miss Shannon, but not necessary.
It is for us. Sure is cold. Thank you, Jimmy. I want to get out of here.
How did a man like that, a captain, how did he get this far?
Well, power does strange things to people.
Yeah.
Oh. My husband used to do that. When we first came to Sweetwater, I was going to have a baby. We're practically babies ourselves. We built that house. We loved. Then came smallpox. The baby died. He started staying away. One night he just never came back.
I ain't like that, Emma. No. I'd never leave you. I'm sorry, Emma. It's just that I care for you and I want to...
It's the situation makes you feel that way.
You felt it too. I know you did.
Feeling something don't make it right. I care about you, Jimmy. Honest, I do, but I don't want to mislead you. You're an exciting, passionate, handsome young man. Everything a young girl could want. When you meet that girl and you treat her good, someday you'll have a family of your own. But you've got to think of me as a big sister.
I've got enough sisters. I don't need any more.
Well, then a friend. A deep, caring friend. I shouldn't have let this happen.
Emma, wait.
Lieutenant? Found this man stealing water.
Please, Captain, my throat was on fire.
I'll take your mind off that, soldier. Take him away.
Doc! You gonna be all right?
He'll live. How much more of this you gonna take?
You're the one who let the hostile go, aren't you, boy?
Damn right. Before you killed him like all the others.
Put this traitor in the guardhouse, and if he's still alive tomorrow, we'll hang him.
Hold on, Jimmy.
Yeah, that bullet's still in there. He's gonna have to come out.
What can I do?
Bring that light closer. Keep pouring this down his throat. It's the only painkiller I got. This is gonna hurt, boy.
I was supposed to protect you.
Now what? Just hand me these when I ask for them.
You got any more of this?
No, just hold him down. If the whiskey don't work, his pride will kill the pain. Have you met a man who'd cry in front of a woman? Don't worry, boy. Only the good die young.
Everything in order, Lieutenant?
The prisoner will live.
Good. Organize a hanging party as soon as he can walk.
Lucky. I'm gonna heal up fine.
You must think I'm a damn fool kissing you like that.
No, Jimmy, don't apologize. You paid me a lovely compliment. This wasn't what was meant to be.
Why am I old enough to get killed and not old enough for you? Thanks, Doc.
Pretty good for an old man.
It's as bad as yourself. Proud to hang on the same gallows with you.
Troops approaching! Troops approaching! Troops approaching! Open the gates!
You've arrived just in time, Captain.
Sam!
I had to come. Teaspoon was making a mess of the kitchen.
Sam, you gotta go to Cedar Springs. There's one soldier survived the massacre. You can tell us the truth about it.
Hold on, Emmy, you're not making sense. Who?
Ryan. He slaughtered innocent women and
Well,
children.
then we'll turn it over to the Army, let them give Ryan a trial.
He broke the treaty and he lied about it.
Verdict's guilty, Sam.
Sam, please, go with him.
How soon can the men ride?
As soon as you give the order.
Here's where I think we'll find them.
Good.
Let's get the men ready.
Indians do that? Had to. They saved my life. We came upon this village, just a bunch of friendly Shoshone. The captain wanted to attack. When I said they weren't bothering nobody, he said, "Here to fight Indians, aren't you?" The scouts told Captain there's only women and children. He said decoys. We charged. The young girl waved the white flag. Captain cut her right down. I went into a tent. There were all these little babies crying. I ran outside to tell the men to stop. They were shooting everything that moved. That's how I got this. I crawled back in a tent to protect the babies. Then the Braves came, and the captain ran like a rabbit. They had a treaty. We attacked a village we're supposed to be protecting.
Company! Forward!
Wait!
Stand aside, Hickok.
Until you hear what he has to say. You know me, Captain. I'm one of the soldiers you left to die at Cedar Spring.
Charlie.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Emma.
Charlie Seward, thank God you're alive. We thought you were dead.
Ellen's all right. And you've got a son.
Lies. All lies. Lieutenant, arrest this man for desertion in the face of the enemy.
Captain Ryan, sir, I am placing you under arrest. I should have done it a long time ago.
You men, take him to the guardhouse until a court-martial can be convened. What are you waiting for? Arrest this man immediately! That's an order!
I am assuming command of this post. Please return to your quarters until such time as formal hearings can be arranged. Will you walk to your quarters at your own speed, or must the men take you there?
I stand by Cedar Springs.
Sure been through a lot, ain't you?
Yeah.
I'm real proud of you.
You'll always be special to me, Emma.
And you to me.
Company! Present! Oh! Yeah!
Oh, Charlie! You give my love to Ellen.
You sure you want to stay, Hickok? You make a damn fine soldier.
I think I'll stick with the Pony Express for now. Food's better.
Here's the game!
broad daylight, you boys act like you've never done an honest day's work in your life.
Wonder what his brother's gonna say when he finds out we moved all that gold from the mission.
Hey, what are you doing? You get in there and tell those boys to move everything to the back of the cave.
Yes, sir.
Go now. All right, you heard the man. Come on, let's move everything to the back of the cave. Come on, come on. That ain't gonna bring that whole mountain down?
Just enough to close her up like a tomb.
We'll get in there and help those boys get everything moved to the back.
Sure.
Like a tomb.
We are thus no exception to life's rule. The human species has come into being like the rest, not from a sudden act of creation, but slowly, labors, by gradual and often devious ways. You see what I'm saying, boys? Huh? I mean, ain't you never seen a dog or a horse yawn when it's tired like us?
Yeah, so?
Then don't it kind of follow that we're all sort of part of the same family?
Ike says that Hickok bathes about as often as his horse. Does that mean they're related?
Yep. I'm telling you, boys, there's lessons to be learned if this evolution stuff is true, for example. Now, if we're all part of the same family, it don't make sense for a relative to suffer, does it?
We treat our horses just fine.
I've seen a lot of slaves. Wish they were treated half as well.
That's right, Ike. Same could be said for the Indians.
This coin is a perfect duplicate from your map. Fine piece of craftsmanship. Don't you agree, Mr. Pike?
Oh, yeah. I agree.
And now, as to a matter of payment.
Well, what would a fine piece of workmanship like this run?
For you, I would charge you.
Took care of that little package for me I asked you about.
Yes, Mr. Pike. It went out to your brother on the morning stage.
Thanks,
Pike!
That's the man. That's him. He killed my father.
Friends of yours?
And my adopted father, Teaspoon Hunter.
Can I buy you a drink?
Sorry. I have a policy about drinking with customers.
It's a shame you don't have the same policy about beating them in cards.
You have lost a small fortune here, haven't you?
I'd say enough to buy me a partnership in this place.
Interesting offer. But I already have a partner.
And by the looks of that badge, I'd say a protector as well. Huh?
Why, Mr. Turner, are you insinuating that I need protection?
No, ma'am. I'm just wondering right about now if I do. What do you say to closing shop for the day and joining me on a picnic? I mean, it don't look like you'd be missing much.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on that if I were you. It's been my experience that when men take to hanging, drinking usually follows.
Time to go.
What for? You're just gonna have to bring me back here anyway.
Emery Pike, you have been duly convicted in a court of law of robbery, murder, and arson. Anything to say for yourself?
Yeah. There's nobody gonna hang me, Sheriff.
Hey, look, that's supposed to be my phone.
Crowd's out for blood. Now, you wouldn't want to disappoint him, would you?
Not his blood, Sheriff. Yours.
Not that I don't appreciate the company, but aren't you afraid of missing all the fun?
Seeing a man dance on the end of a rope isn't my idea of fun.
I see. So why did you spend 2 weeks at his trial? I saw you in court.
Just interested in seeing justice done is all.
What are we gonna do? There he is! Back! Get back! Back! Get back! All right, now y'all know we gotta hang it to Tetsu. Now clear out of the way so we can get on with this. Can't hang him. Not before we go to the governor like he wants. Wake up, and the governor ain't pointed at killer for returning the money he stole from us. We don't know that till we try. And if we don't get that money back, this town's dead for sure.
Yeah, like I told you, Julie, there ain't nobody gonna hang me.
I wouldn't go no further. There's an awful lot of desperate people here. I ain't got any choice, man.
Yes, you have. Let's just shoot him right here.
We'll find out where our money is. So that's the way it is it? Okay, now y'all listen and listen up good. You either let me hang this man, or I'll just kill him right here.
Now you're talking about it. Like I told you, Dooley, ain't nobody gonna hang me.
Any word from the governor?
Nothing yet.
Well, that's too bad.
You're telling me. Emery Pike got my life savings when he cleaned out our bank. If he hangs, I might as well hang with him.
What do you say I treat you to lunch? A full stomach always makes a man more optimistic.
Much obliged.
Buy you a drink, man?
Pat,
Boy, you sure know how to make a body feel welcome.
I'm sorry. It's just that I was expecting
Somebody else. Afternoon, deputy. How's that prisoner of yours doing?
Just fine. Still singing that same old song. I ain't gonna hang, I ain't gonna hang, I ain't.
You gotta give the man credit when he believes he really believes.
I'd like to shoot him.
You ready?
I'll meet you out front in a minute. Something special you wanted to talk to me about?
Yeah. Got something for you.
It's lovely, Hack, but you already gave me this one.
No. This one's different, see? Rides again.
What do you know about that? Well, this fellow Marcus is going to make you real famous with all these books.
Oh, I hope so. Maybe then you'll give me the time of day.
I'll do you one better. Tonight I'll sleep with your book under my pillow.
Well, that's a start. Treating people right is one thing, Teaspoon, but now you're reaching.
You can't be saying that we all descended from apes, can you? Well, that's what he's saying. Makes pretty good sense to me. Well, you believe it? I believe it.
Of course, in Cody's case, I expected it might be true.
Is that a giraffe?
This just came in.
Well, it looks like the governor came through for you.
I told you I weren't gonna hang.
No, not here anyway. Looks like that place is going to belong to the Army over at Fort Laramie.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to get me there, ain't you, Dooley?
I better be going. It's getting late.
You remember your promise? Not a word to anybody. We'll be leaving first thing in the morning.
Not a word.
Pike's got a point. We'll never be able to get a posse together in this town. And we're gonna need an army to get him to Fort Laramie.
Said anything about us taking him to Fort Laramie?
I got a special message for Kingsford from the governor.
Says here the sheriff from Benton's delivering Pike to Sweetwater, and then it's my responsibility to get him on to Laramie.
Delivering Pike ain't gonna be a picnic.
More like a last meal if the stories about him are true.
You ought to take a couple of us with you.
I appreciate the offer, but this ain't your job.
Well, when's that ever stopped us?
Well, it should have. Somebody should have. I should have.
If you could have. But you couldn't. And waxing and waning about it ain't gonna stop us from following you.
Like we always do.
What am I gonna do with you boys?
Deputize them.
Like you always do.
I better go.
Aren't you going to invite me in?
Not tonight.
Why not? End to a perfect day.
It was perfect. Picnic, food, company. It's just that I've been on a losing streak with men lately that rivals yours at cards.
Well, maybe we're both due for a change of luck.
Long overdue.
So?
So, I'd appreciate it if you'd play this hand a little slower. Give me some time.
How about breakfast tomorrow? Say, 9 o'clock?
Say noon. It's more civilized.
Noon it is.
Good night.
Still clear, Sheriff. Think the man on fire was for this now. Don't blink us first. Where you going now? What's wrong? Got something. Be right back. Come on, tell me what's so important you risk your lot of tongue for? One of my books. Tell me something. Anybody besides yourself ever buy them damn stories about you?
Now, this one's different. It's about Hickok. Figure as long as we're going to Sweetwater, I shall get him to sign one. Yeah.
How was your breakfast?
Excellent. Excellent. And who knows, maybe someday we'll have it in bed.
Frank. Frank. Open up.
1 second. When?
Sometime tomorrow night.
Any idea where they're heading?
Sweetwater. The station manager says Marshal Hunter's taking him to Fort Laramie.
I'll meet you outside.
What was that all about?
I gotta go.
Will you be long?
I'm afraid so, yeah. Say, why don't you grab a few things and join me?
I'd love to, but I've got a business to run. Maybe in a few weeks.
Oh, well, now I can't wait a few weeks.
Why, Mr. Turner? Are you trying to sweep me off my feet?
No. I am trying to get you out of here. And the name is not Turner. It's Pike. Frank Pike.
Just so's you know, Teaspoon, it wasn't my idea to stick you with this.
I know that. I got the same letter.
I I'm going to leave my deputy, Hack Wilkins, with you. He's young, full of himself, got ants in his britches, but he's a top gun, and he ain't afraid of nothing.
I know the type. He passed a few of mine on the way in.
Like that Hickok kid? Everything they write about that boy true?
Sign it. What for? It ain't nothing but a pack of lies. But I wouldn't wipe my horse's tail with the paper it's written.
Hell, either would I. But I don't think that's what it's meant for.
Well, it can't be too good then, can it?
No, it depends. Kind of like fertilizer. Use it right and makes things grow. Use it wrong and it's just something else to step in.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah.
Kangaroo Kid. He's all about you?
Kangaroo Kid rides again. What's a kangaroo? A marsupial.
Sounded like a 6-foot mouse.
Sounds more like a rat to me. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. I mean nothing. Call a fella a rat, that ain't nothing. What'd I do except ask you to sign a book? All you have to do is say no.
No. Satisfied?
Cut her loose. Thought you could use something hot.
How considerate of you. A great cup of coffee, but I'd have preferred it in bed. Alone.
You never lose your composure, do you?
Only at weddings and funerals.
Well, I might just get lucky and see that side of you after all.
We're going to elope, Frank. You should have had me wear white.
It'll be a funeral if that father of yours doesn't do like he's told.
Already told you. Teaspoon Hunter's not my father.
Father, partner, call him what you like. My little brother hangs. It's going to be 2 funerals.
My name's Lucas Redfern. And I got a message for you from Frank Pike.
Frank Pike I've heard of. Don't ride with farmers.
He crosses my land every now and then. I stay away from him. But he's seen me. Seen my family. Told me if I didn't come here, something happened to him.
Well, what's he want?
Frank Pike knows you got his brother. And he knows you're taking him to Fort Laramie.
And how's he know that?
I don't know. But he wanted me to tell you he's willing to make an exchange.
An exchange, huh? Well, I know what I got that he wants. What's he got that I want?
Amanda O'Connell.
Knowing Frank, for your lady's sake, I hope she ain't as pretty as that column.
You can shut up. Your hanging's gonna be a waste of time.
Frank says if something happens to his brother, like being hung or being shot trying to escape, he'll kill Miss O'Connell.
You know where I'm supposed to bring him?
Yeah?
You take me there?
I got a family to think about.
So do I. Amanda O'Connell's like a daughter to me.
One of his Red Riders, let's get it!
Like it's gonna be a busy day!
We already said we're in. Amanda's like family to us, too. So, what's the plan?
All right. Emery Pike's supposed to be hanged in Laramie next week. Jimmy, I want you, Buck, and Noel to take him there. Dooley's deputy, they'll be riding with you.
Kangaroo Kid rides again. And again and again.
Kid, Cody, it'll be up to us three to rescue Amanda before Frank Pike realizes I am bringing his brother to him.
Well, how are we gonna know whether or not you got her before Pike's supposed to hang?
You won't.
Now, hold on, Teaspoon. We ain't gonna let him string up Pike before we know Amanda's safe.
Jimmy, you got one job to do and one job only. You get Pike to Laramie.
Right.
We got plenty of time before they hang him. We'll meet you there.
Teaspoon, if you don't get to Amanda before Frank Pike knows his brother's dead...
We'll be there. You better. We'll leave at first crack of dawn.
What you writing, kid?
Nothing. Probably his will. Hey, make sure you spell my name right.
For your information, I'm writing a note to Lou.
Thought you and Lou were sort of...
We are. Don't mean we still can't be friends. She's gonna be hotter than a pistol when she finds out we left without her.
You and I both know that having her along is just something else to worry about.
I don't think Lou would see it that way, kid.
The trouble with Lou is that she's always trying to prove herself.
She's proven herself to me, that's for sure.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
She hasn't let us down in the fight yet. How do you think I meant?
If memory serves me, kid, I thought that Lou said you shouldn't treat her any different. She can say whatever she wants, but the fact is that she's different. No matter what her or any of you say.
Kid.
Listen, ever since Lou and I got together, I've been having to listen to y'all tell me what you would or what you wouldn't do. What you'd say or what you wouldn't say. Now we're broken up and you're still giving me advice. It's between Lou and me. I'd appreciate y'all just minding your own business. Especially you, Jimmy.
Well, guess it ain't over till it's over, huh?
You're leaving Ike and Lou with an awful lot of runs.
I sounds word to St. Joe. We'll be long gone by the time he gets back. I've asked the company to send you some extra riders. Rachel, I was wondering if you could hold something for me. It's a keepsake I'll give to Amanda.
All right.
Barnett, keep an eye on things when I'm gone.
Like always.
That's what I'm afraid of. Jimmy, a lot of people are going to be trying to get in your way. Be careful, son.
Will, Teaspoon.
All you boys, drive safe. God willing, we'll end up in Fort Laramie in 3 days.
There's some fine stories to tell.
Let's just hope we're all around to hear them.
Let's move out.
Long story, Lou. Kid left this note explaining things, though. Let me go on back to the house.
Here till I get word about my brother. I'm afraid the accommodations aren't up to the level to which you're accustomed.
Somehow I would have expected more from you, Frank.
Well, our permanent camp is a lot more suitable to a woman of your delicate tastes.
Why are we stopping here?
Because you can see trouble coming for about 100 miles.
Are you expecting trouble?
Always. Don't you?
I live for it. Especially if it's yours.
Again, please accept my apologies. Ramirez will take care of your needs.
I thought you were going to do that.
I wouldn't want you to forget why you're here.
Teaspoon hunter.
That's right. And as long as he cares more about saving you than hanging my little brother, well, you'll do fine. Just fine.
Thanks for your help.
The pass we were counting on taking is closed. There's no way over the mountain.
Well, I guess we'll have to go around them.
We head east. We can cross the river about this time tomorrow.
It'll take too long. What about west?
West's no good. Band of renegades controls the whole stretch after the foothills. 100 miles of plains. Frank Pike sitting right in the middle of it.
They're expecting us, Teaspoon.
No, they're expecting Pike's brother. When they see we don't have him.
How many of them are they? They ride in packs of 10, maybe 15. Just as soon kill a white man as talk to him. Do it for free if Frank Pike pays him.
Pike?
He's got to deal with him. Pays him for protection.
He uses the old trapper sport when he's on the run.
Well, the most sensible thing is to go east. But myself, I'll be heading west.
Teaspoon.
Don't want to take a chance on being late. See you boys later. Yeah.
Well, I've been heading west my whole life.
There's no sense changing directions now.
I just wanted to apologize for turning into you. It's just when you showed up with that book on me, I got a little crazy.
No offense taken. Did you, get to read one about me?
Actually, yeah, I did.
You did? Wow. So, how's it compare to yours?
No, I haven't read mine. What's so funny?
Never read one of mine, neither.
Why not?
Afraid the lies wouldn't be big enough and the truth would hurt.
Oh, I understand that.
Where you from, Hack?
Sydney? Sydney, Australia?
Is that still a penal colony?
Not anymore. It's become respectable, like the United States.
What brings you here?
Adventure. Boredom. Bad memories. My mother died when I was 6. My father last year.
Of rope burn.
Yeah, I know they did. Heard Dooley talking about it. No one's gonna hang you, Pike, because I'm gonna shoot you right here.
Don't do it, Hack.
Go ahead, Hack. Do it. Pull the trigger. Better you hang than me.
Back off, Hack.
He ain't worth the lead.
Anyway, whose turn is it to ride point? Hack!
I'll go. Who knows? Might be able to find something to write about.
Kangaroo Kid rides again, huh?
Must be 3 or 4 of them.
At least 2.
Only one.
One of Frank Pike's men, by my guess.
Yeah, well, if it was, he knows Pike's with us and not with Teaspoon.
Gets back to tell the gang Teaspoon can find himself in a trap.
I'll track him.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
And why'd you creep up on me with that knife?
You were shooting at us.
I wasn't shooting at you. I was shooting at Pike. I'm not that good with a gun.
You're one of the people whose money Pike stole?
No. Pike killed my father. And I'm gonna make sure he pays for it.
We're on the same side. The law's good.
The law already tried to hang him once. It didn't do much good.
Laramie's different than Benton.
Why? Because it's filled with soldiers? There's a war coming. They've got a lot more important things on their mind than hanging Emery Pike. Seems like everybody's got reasons not to hang him. Except me.
And me? The only thing, the way you shoot, I think the whole territory would feel a lot safer if you were on our side.
You take me to Laramie with you?
I don't think.
You remember what you said. Wouldn't you rather have me beside you than behind you?
Well, I hope they feed you more than this.
Not before a fight.
I thought this was going to be a trade.
Things happen.
Especially when you want them to happen. And what is it you want, Ramirez? Gold? Or is it power?
I don't need much.
Everybody wants more. Maybe you and I could work out a little trade of our own.
None of it's gonna get me killed.
Damn, must be 10 of them. All on our trail.
Renegades. They get onto us so fast. Must have happened on our tracks. I told you this would happen.
You know this territory. Any way we can duck them and still save ourselves some time?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's get to it.
Kid, notice anything strange about this Redfern fella?
Like what?
Like the way he sits a horse. No farmer rides like that.
Don't suppose the Kangaroo Kid's working at generating some of his own excitement, do you?
No, he ain't that stupid.
No, we're talking about someone who thinks life is intense and novel.
You got a point.
Yeah.
I want to thank you boys for what you done. I know it was dangerous, and it couldn't have been easy.
Not the stuff they write books about.
You haven't seen a Marshall Teaspoon Hunter around, have you?
No, I'm afraid I haven't. You expecting him?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, he'd better hurry it up. He's going to catch the hanging. It's scheduled for tomorrow.
What are you talking about? I thought Pike was supposed to hang next week.
Orders from the governor himself. Pike hangs at noon. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And why is that?
I guess you don't want the same trouble here as to head over to Benton.
Let's go.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know about you, but I'm heading out.
And after going through all that trouble to get Pike
I don't
here?
want to see him hang. Seen enough hangings. Nothing but bad memories dangling at the end of a rope.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah? I guess you do. Oh, maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I'll read about you.
Count on it.
Well, don't be too sure. You never know when something exciting's gonna happen. All's clear. Looks like we outfoxed him.
Said the chicken in the coop.
What?
Redfern? Where I come from, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. This shortcut your idea of a straight line. You're a constipated snake. Trap! Take cover!
It's nothing. I counted 10 of them.
5 of them over there. Rest of them circling around behind.
Where's Redford?
Over there, lying low.
The rest of them must be just about ready to hit us. Boys, we're gonna play a little game we call possum. When I die, you die. Cover me.
Give me your gun. What'd Frank Pack tell you? To kill me if I didn't bring him his brother?
You and anyone who came with you. What do you do now, Hunter?
About the only thing we can do. Let you kill us.
What are we supposed to do? Just do what I do.
You ain't mighty convincing. And I'll do you for real. All right.
Redfern?
You better play this good.
I got them all! Redford's got them! It's over! I got all of them! Go to the fort and tell Frank they took his brother to Fort Laramie to hang!
Bravo. You're real talented. But you don't tell me where Pike took Amanda. You just made your final speech.
Come on, Hickok. There's no way we could have figured on the governor moving up the hang. We did what we were supposed to do.
Hickok!
Don't tell me that's the sharpshooter.
The shooter, yes. Sharpshooter?
They got your brother to Fort Laramie.
They hang him yet?
Later today.
What about Hunter?
He's on his way in.
Get to Laramie. If my brother's already dead, now you clean the body and bury him. But not before you take the gold coin like this from around his neck.
I don't know.
You do it. Without the other half of this coin, we're never going to find the gold he buried in that mission. We're riding out. You spread the word.
Run up! We're moving out!
Hunter double-crossed me.
You just played him as badly as you play cards.
If anything happens to my little brother, I'll kill you both.
Couple of guards is all I can see.
I don't understand it. You know that arm don't look too good. You sure you don't want to sit this one out?
Never was much for sitting. Let's go.
We gonna leave him here?
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Hey, John.
She's anywhere, she's in there. Cody, go around back. Don't let anyone or anything out. Kid, see if you can get up on that roof.
Bringing it down.
Right there.
Mike, you got any last words? Sir? Any last words? Good Rick, Hank. Yeah. Danny, you run on home.
Yes, go on home.
Go on. Go. Where's Tommy? I'll get him.
Hickok. You can't do this. Stand back.
Son, it's already done.
Well,
Does it for Pike.
and Amanda, too.
She's not here.
What are we gonna do now, Teaspoon?
You all right, Cody?
why they broke camp.
Must have seen we didn't have Pike.
At least there's a chance Amanda's still alive.
Son, I wish I was sure about that.
He's blood! Cody, over here!
Hell happened.
Renegade's got him. Redfern, where did Pike take Amanda? They took her to Pike's camp. Mission south of here. You gotta get to him. Yeah. We're split up. That way one of us may have a chance of getting through to Amanda.
That's one against an army of renegades.
An army less one now. Whoever finds her, go get help from Fort Laramie. Get to the horses.
Either your eyes or that letter are going to wear out soon if you don't give one of them a rest.
Guess worrying about things don't make them any better.
Don't worry about them, Lou. They're going to be fine.
Thing is, I should be with them. Whatever they're going through, I should be going through, too. Kid probably talked him into leaving me behind.
I am sure he did no such thing.
He practically admits it right here in this letter. Half of it, it's filled with him telling me how glad he is I'm not with him. And then the other half is him telling me how much he still cares about me. How can someone be so special and be so infuriating at the same time?
Some people just got a knack for it.
I guess.
You know, the funny thing is, it's only the ones that you really care about that can get to you like that.
But they're all like that. Cody and Hickok and... I guess you're right. Rachel, I gotta go after him.
I know. Ike said the same thing when he rode in this evening. He said he'd be waiting on you. Go on.
There's not a priest around to give you your last rites.
You're not gonna kill me.
I'm not.
No. There's no profit in it. It's certainly no pleasure.
You see, as far as pleasure is concerned, I'll take what I want, when I want it.
That isn't gonna get you your brother back. Hunter will never turn him over to you without my help.
Amanda, there is nothing in the world you could do to convince me you turned against your own father.
Damn it, Frank, he's not my father. He's a two-bit lawman with a tin badge for a heart.
Well, then, for your sake, you'd better hope it turns to gold. Tie her up.
Thanks for your help with the hole. You want to help me with the box?
Give me a second alone so I can pay my last respects.
What the hell?
What do you mean Pike ain't dead?
I saw the grave diggers with Pike's casket. There was sand leaking out of it.
So what does that prove?
It proves that there was no body inside. The sand was put in there to make it the same weight.
Jane, we all saw Pike hung.
I don't care what we saw. Pike's alive.
Well, I guess there's only one way to solve this.
It's all clear.
Why didn't you open it up when you were down there, Buck?
It's bad medicine.
They never should have listened to you.
Let her go, Buck. We got more important problems on our hands.
How are we gonna find out who did this?
I know who did it. A rat named Sidney.
Your brother didn't die in Laramie. Where is he?
No one knows.
It's Hunter. Get some in on that wall. Yeah, go. I'll play our ace in the hole.
Hey! Where's the guard?
Find her.
Looking for somebody? Amanda.
Easy there, boy. I'll tie you up over here, boy. Don't suppose you'd like to talk about this? draw's the first one to die. Drop your weapons. Real slow like.
Good to see you boys. What happened?
That one back there? He had to drop him, but I dropped him instead.
I heard the shots. Saw you and the renegades on the way here.
No, I ain't been too good at keeping you boys out of trouble.
Damn, Teaspoon. They really worked you over good, didn't they?
Don't matter. I overheard them talking. Pike's still alive.
I felt real sorry for him the way Pike wiped out his whole family. Being a hangman makes you kind of numb. That was the saddest story I ever heard.
Yeah, it's pretty sad to me, too.
Yeah, well, who could blame him for wanting to hang the man himself?
You let Hack hang Pike?
Under my hood. Least I could do. Excuse me.
I wonder what the going price is on hangmen these days.
Guess we'll have to ask Hack. Looks like he already bought himself one.
Hack? Hack. No, I don't think I ever met him.
But what about the Kangaroo Kid?
Oh, yeah. Sure, I remember him. Nicest fella you'd ever want to meet. Look, gave me one of his books. He even signed it for me.
It's nice. That's real special.
Well, I thought it was.
Look, you mind telling us when was the last time you saw him?
He come in yesterday, before the hanging. Picked up his wagon, along with that pretty little bay that your lady friend come in on.
Jane took Jane's horse?
Yeah, she was kind of upset when she come in. Well, then she decided to take yours. Told me you owed it to her.
She's headed after Pike.
Can you saddle us up another one? Because we're going to be heading out soon.
Oh, you mind doing me a favor when you catch up to that friend of yours?
What's that?
Have him tell me how that back brace worked out.
Back brace?
Yeah, we made one up for his grandfather. Said the old man broke his back and he needed something to help him get out of bed.
Well, yeah, we will. No problem. So, that's how he did it.
The man's got imagination.
And he's got Pike, too.
Yeah, like I told you, Deputy, ain't nobody gonna hang me.
Yeah, and I told you he's gonna shoot you if you don't tell me where the money is.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Who's minding the store?
When the house is on fire, you don't worry about saving the furniture.
Glad you both made it.
You shouldn't have left me.
Wasn't my idea, was it?
Didn't think so. Where are we headed?
After Pike?
But I thought.
So did we.
We're gonna need some extra powder and shot, maybe some hardtack, too.
I'll get it. I missed you, boys.
Jimmy, I think you're making a big mistake telling us you can come along.
Why, because it'll make the kid angry?
No, because of where we're going and the odds that we'll make it out of there alive.
Well, she's family and she can carry her own.
Yeah, well, family or not, I say she stays.
Well, I say she goes.
You're right, Jimmy Lewis family. But I think we owe it to ourselves to make sure one of us survives this. I gotta side with Noah on this one.
All right. Well, we're using the buckboard, so that'll help. We still got a lot of ground to cover between here and the mission, so let's split up.
Me and my brother used to come here all the time. Kind of like old home.
Very sweet. Where's the money?
Down there, Deputy. I have to climb down and get it.
Then you better get started.
Have to undo these first.
obliged, Deputy. Long way down.
Loose rock.
Growing tired of waiting, Pike.
Me too, Deputy.
Have a nice bath.
Oh, they rode on out of here right after they talked to you. Do you want me to saddle your horse?
Did they say where they were going?
They was asking about Emery Pike's hangout. Old Mission, south of here. I tried to warn them about going there, but
Thanks. I'll take my horse now.
I don't know what's going on in that mission. But an awful lot of folks sure want to get there.
Hold it. We're being scary. Just get some rest. Our food looks good. Maybe if I could eat something, I could get my strength back. When I first come up here, I didn't recognize you as a girl. Wasn't I surprised? What do you say, Jane? Like surprises? Okay. I guess you don't like surprises after all. You're just like your daddy.
Why'd you have to kill him?
Didn't seem like a good idea at the time.
You're the only person that I ever wanted to die, and I hate you for that.
Oh, I got news for you, Jane. You're gonna get your wish. The only question is, how comfortable you're gonna make me before I go.
Don't move, Pike.
You and your friends sure are a dedicated bunch of boys.
Why don't you give me the gun?
This has gone on long enough. Benton couldn't kill him, and Fort Laramie couldn't kill him. Now it's time for me to give it a try.
I'm not gonna tell you don't deserve to die.
Good.
But I am gonna tell you if you kill him,
He'll also be killing the person his brother's holding hostage. Now, if you can live with that, go ahead. Pull the trigger. But I happen to think enough innocent people have died. Probably would have missed him anyhow.
There was nothing I could do to convince you that I was on your side. How about this?
I had to run away or you'd have killed me. Trust me now. I do believe you owe me an apology. I'll be waiting for it in my room.
No.
So,
no, you don't.
Let's get one thing straight, Amanda. I know you escaped and I saw you ride back here all by your lonesome.
Because I figured Frank would trust me if I came back here. Give me a chance to warn Teaspoon.
I don't believe you.
Lou, I'd never hurt any of you. Least of all Teaspoon. Don't you know that?
Frank was about to kill me. Lou, this is Amanda. Believe me.
What are we going to do?
She works for Teaspoon. She came after me.
Liar!
She said she was going to kill you.
Should have killed you when I had the chance.
What are you going to do with her?
I just pray Pike's still alive.
What if he is, Teaspoon?
Well, he'll head for the mission trying to hook up with his brother. It's the only thing he can do.
Teaspoon, Cody and me, we've been thinking maybe we ought to head out to the mission on our own.
What you talking about?
Those renegades, they beat you up pretty bad. Got a lot of healing to do that a day's ride ain't gonna help.
You know, I've been calling you boys ever since you signed up for the Express. Two of you, Jimmy, hell, even Lou. I don't think I ever took a moment to sit back and realize you've grown into men. Good men. Heading out with me, fighting odds we've fought. You done make me proud.
Thanks.
But compared to an old dog like me, you're still boys, and there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna stay behind. Come on, boys.
You okay? Better than him. He lost a lot of blood.
You gonna make it?
For Amanda's sake, I hope so.
Knows nothing.
But she could be valuable.
You have one hostage, why do you need more?
She's worth twice as much as Amanda. Teaspoon may care about Amanda, but they all care about her.
teaspoon? Look, teaspoon over there.
Jimmy, I thought I told you to take Pike to Fort Laramie for hanging.
I did, Teaspoon.
You did? Is this going to be a long story?
And Hack's in the middle of it.
The rider's been spotted coming this way.
He's my brother?
No, he's one of Hunter's men.
Bring me the girl.
As soon as the kid gets here, we'll make the trade.
We're not going to take him back to Fort Laramie.
He ain't going to make it. That's why I'm willing to hand him over.
What if they pull something when we make the exchange?
There ain't no ifs about it. I figure there's about 20 men to our...
3, as far as they know. See, boys, that's our ace in the hole.
6 don't sound much better.
Try 7. It's always been lucky for me. Hold on, I came to help.
Yeah, we told Teaspoon about you snaking Pike. You think that was supposed to help?
Took Pike because he said he'd tell me where he hid the money he stole from Benton.
You wear a badge, for God's sake. How could you help him escape? I'm talking to you.
I figured if I got the money, I could return it to the people of Benton so the town wouldn't fold. If not, I could bring Pike in.
And what if he got away?
Didn't think that far ahead.
Kangaroo Kid rides again, huh?
That was the plan, yeah.
I believe it.
Why?
Because nobody could make up a story that stupid. Son, we could use another gun if you're willing.
Won't let you down.
Yeah, you better not.
Got a message for Frank Pike. Tell him it's from Teaspoon Hunter. I'm Frank Pike. Ready to make the exchange. We'll bring you your brother. You give us Amanda. Sounds simple enough. You be careful. You try anything and the girl dies. Well, if you kill Amanda... Now, who said anything about Amanda? Oh, no, I wouldn't try that if I were you. Never know who might get caught in the crossfire.
Kid's coming.
Get him off me! Kid! Kid! The hell are you doing?
They got Lou!
I couldn't stop her!
Kid! We got bigger problems.
Like what?
Pike's dead.
I don't care if Pike died. I want to know what Lou's doing in the middle of this. She showed up in Laramie. And you didn't tell her to go back?
Kid, we gave her the slip.
But you did a fine job. Tell me the truth, Jimmy. Did you want her to go back to Sweetwater, or did you want her to go with you?
Just wanted her to come with us.
Jimmy?
That's enough!
Kid, we gotta get inside that mission. We're gonna get Amanda, we're gonna get Lou, and I got the feeling you want to help us. But you gotta set aside whatever you got going on with Jimmy until we get that done. Understand? You've been closer to that mission than anyone else. Can you tell us something about it?
I'll do my best.
What are we gonna do now that Pac's dead, Teaspoon?
Pac deserved to die. That don't mean he still can't help us.
Why are you doing this?
A demonstration? She'll be the first to die if they try and trick us. And you'll be the second.
What are you talking about?
Coming back with my coin was brilliant. It was just brilliant. And turning her over to me, that was very good. Too good to be true.
Frank!
I've never met Teaspoon Hunter. But what he's done in the past few days has made me respect him. And what she went through at the hands of Ramirez made me respect her. These people cannot be deceived easily. They know you. The real you. And that's who they risk their lives to rescue.
They're fools!
No. Just loyal. Like you. I'm the fool.
Ryder! 4 of them. One of them's your brother.
Open the gates.
Open the gate!
You see? They're men of their word. Regrettably for you, I'm not.
Hold on, buddy. We ain't through with you yet.
Looks like it's working.
I just hope we give the others enough time.
Shut the gates! Kill the girl! Kid! Cody!
exactly my first choice of refuge.
Or at least mine lived longer than yours.
Well, remember that, Hickok, when I interview you for my book.
Just don't let up, do you?
A part of my nature. It's up in the church, I'll take it.
I'm not sure I was gonna die. So did I. What are we gonna do to help him? How about a little fireworks?
Where's Lou?
We're off that way with Amanda!
I'm all right.
Come on. We gotta get out of here.
Frank Blake's gonna pay. Guess working together has its advantages, huh?
For one of us, at least.
Get you out of here.
I gotta get you.
Get back! Take care of the horses back!
That was for Lou.
Let's get out of here, kid.
Stay here. Be careful. I'll get the horses.
The game's over. And you played a losing hand, Frank.
gonna be all right, kid.
It's you I'm worried about, Lou.
Kid,
I never should have come, Lou. I told you in that letter.
you told me what you wanted, kid. But what you and I got, well, what we all got is stronger. We're a family. And when one of us is in trouble, the rest of us got to help out.
Gonna be okay?
Just glass. Could have been worse. I think I'll make it.
Well, I'm sorry if...
No. Jimmy, no need. If anybody should be sorry, it's me.
Take care.
It's hard to say that you're glad someone's dead. But I kind of feel that...
It's time you stop letting Emery Pike cloud the memory of your father. Maybe you should start thinking about the man you love instead of the one you hated.
What an interesting necklace. May I see it?
Sure. Got it off Emery Pike. Guess it was his lucky charm.
Didn't bring him much luck now, did it?
Guess not.
Kangaroo Kid found himself another story?
I think you should ask Hickok that.
Yeah, another pile of manure for someone else to peddle.
I have a feeling things are going to work out just fine in the end.
Well, I hope so. People are betting could sure use a little luck. Better be going.
Ah. Here. Keepsake to remember me by. It belonged to my father.
I can't, no.
Why not? Didn't you always want me to give you the time of day?
Only if you'll accept one from me. Maybe it'll bring you more luck than Pike, huh?
I'm sure it will.
Thank you.
Hack? Hack? Better take this.
What is it?
The map to our town's gold.
Are you ready? All right, over there.
Well, Amanda, at least something good come out of this.
What's that?
We're together, ain't we?
You could have just come to visit me like I've been asking you to.
I'd like to, but I think I've been away from Sweetwater too long.
You should spend some more time with Amanda, Teaspoon. We can take care of things.
Like we always do.
Yeah, we can cover for you.
Like we always do.
Just deputize us like you always do.
Well, maybe I will join you, Amanda. I just feel sorry for the citizens of Sweetwater, is all.
Tough ride, eh?
Had worse.
There's stew and a dry bunk waiting for you. I'll feed you, hog.
Thanks.
You going to deal them or just shuffle them? How about 2 bits on the next hand?
You owe me 6 already.
Okay, double or nothing.
Come on in. Game's hot.
So's the water. You look like you could use it.
No. I don't think so. Thanks anyway.
Kids.
Like last time.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Quiet. Listen, you're going to get me that angry if you keep looking at me. I don't want you to look. Go away. Just a moment. What seems to be the trouble?
Get out. That'll be the last time you beat up on one of my ladies.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it.
I run a classy place here. Your money don't interest me.
Doesn't it? There'll be more next time.
I'll be watching for you.
Good day.
I'd like to see that dress, please.
It's genuine lace, all the way from Paris. You have exquisite taste, young man. She'll love it.
I'm sure she will.
Top of the stairs to your left, son. Enjoy your stay.
Thanks. Oh, and mister, could you set me up a hot bath with plenty of towels?
Right away, sir.
Excuse me, but I believe it would be much more flattering if the hat was tilted slightly to the left.
You do.
Get through, put him round back.
That is better.
Better, but not quite. May I?
Okay.
No, hold still now. Yeah, no. I think that does it. Turn around. Much better. Tyler DeWitt, at your service. And you are?
Louise?
Pleasure to meet you, Louise. You know, you're just the person who might be able to provide the answer to a very difficult question.
What?
Is being saved from social embarrassment sufficient cause for a young lady to dine with a gentleman who finds her most attractive?
Get away from me. I mean it. Don't come any closer.
Sit down, Jimmy.
Whoa. I never thought I'd see the day when you turned chicken, Jimmy.
Jimmy, come on, put it down.
Warning you. Leave me be.
Just calm down, Jimmy. We ain't gonna hurt you. I just want to get a look at it, that's all.
I don't want you looking.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Don't be yelling.
Get away from me, Cody. So help me God, I'll knock you into next week.
Get him, Mike! Hold it! Hold it, Mike!
Come on, Jimmy. Show me that tooth. Hold it. Yeah, just what I thought. She turned on you, son. Whole jaw's swollen. You ain't gonna pull it? Well, of course not. What with modern medical care, that tooth can be as good as new. Let him up, boys.
You mean you know a cure?
Expect I do. Ground pig's foot and clove. Put this around your neck, fix you right up. Oh.
What's insurance?
What's insurance? Well, it's funny, right now it doesn't seem too important. Let's see. Basically, insurance helps people pursue their dreams by reducing financial risk in the event of unforeseen circumstances.
How does it do all that?
Well, even if I could explain, I don't think I care to at the moment. More champagne?
No, thank you.
Actually, it's not as boring as it sounds. My company also insures some very valuable shipments. Gold, weapons, army payrolls, things like that. It's also my job to follow up and see that they arrive safely. In fact, I'm one of only a handful of people with access to the shipping schedules. There I go again, bragging. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I like it.
Well, I just get sick and tired of hearing myself talk. That's enough about me. What about you?
What about me?
Well, for starters, I know your first name's Louise. Now, what's your second?
Doesn't matter.
You are evasive. Oh, let's try another tack. Why would a beautiful young woman traveling alone check into a hotel in an out-of-the-way place like this?
Who said I was alone?
Aha, so have I to be on the lookout for an insanely jealous husband or fiancé?
Nope. I'm traveling with my mother. We have family in Sweetwater.
I see. Well, I hope she's not expecting you back too soon.
Who?
Your mother.
She's probably asleep by now. We had a long day.
Good.
No.
Well, you see, there's something you should learn about men in my line of business. We never take no for an answer.
Guess one more can't hurt.
That's the spirit. No, not like that. Like this. How do you like it?
It tickles my nose. I gotta go.
Why? Why?
It's late and we're leaving early in the morning.
Well, I want to see you again.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Of course you can.
No. Really, you don't understand.
Try me.
I'm sorry. I gotta go. Really?
I couldn't help myself.
Good night.
Louise! I'll be seeing you again.
It's going over there. Look at the leaves here. I'm eating it. Hello there.
We should just go on in.
What happened?
5 of them. They just hit us. Took all the ammunition we was carrying.
Shot Floyd for no damn reason, then ran off the team.
How bad is he?
Not good. I'm afraid to move him.
Sweetwater's closest. I'll send back the marshal. Here.
Who's back?
Why is he coming that way? What happened, Lou? Fell asleep in the saddle?
Freight wagon was held up near Bitter Springs. Guard was shot. I rode into town to tell the marshal.
You done good. Go get washed up.
I'll get your horse.
Thanks.
What's that?
Nothing.
Come on, what are you hiding?
I'm not hiding nothing. That's none of your business.
I just want to see what you got. It looks pretty.
It's a dress. All right?
That's nice. Why'd you buy it?
I felt like it. Something wrong with that?
No. I just thought there might be a reason.
I'm a girl kid. That's reason enough.
Guess his best teaspoon don't see it. He might think you're kind of strange. Did you get it in Blue Creek? Are you all right, Lou?
Fine.
You could have fooled me.
I just don't like people asking a lot of questions and poking in my business, understand?
Sorry.
When do you think we'll hear, Teaspoon?
Any day now. Election was last week.
There's already rumors Lincoln won.
Mississippi and Alabama swore they'd leave the Union if he became president.
Think this means war?
Well, it's hard to say. Most people think the country will destroy itself if states start falling out. But like old Ben Franklin says, either we hang together or we'll all hang separately.
A war won't bother us none, not way out here.
Don't you believe it? War gets started like a prairie fire, spreads faster than the wind, destroying everything and everybody in its path. Of course, in the meantime, we still got work to do. Are you up, Cody?
Yes, sir.
After you boys finish lunch, why don't you help me with my chores back in town? You boys help me load up here, then you can go about your business. Jimmy, I keep sniffing that pipe if I was you, otherwise you'll end up in Dr. Luckett's chair over there.
The chair, good idea. I'll go with you, Jimmy.
Me too.
See, I don't see any need for that because the stuff you gave me I think's working out real well. Don't hardly hurt no more.
Well, I figured you'd be in today, Teaspoon.
I've got this list. I was hoping you could give me a hand.
All right. Well, let's see what we got this week. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. What's this? Looks like 50 pounds of cats.
I think that's oats.
Right, I'll be right back.
What's that? Good for whooping cough, consumption, dysentery, asthma, toothache, colic, pink eye, and hives. Your hives acting up again, Jimmy?
Here's your oats. Now what's next?
Excuse me, sir. I was looking for the proprietor.
You found him.
Tyler DeWitt, Mutual Assurance Company of Chicago. We can do great things for you if you just give me a moment of your time.
Well, I'll be with you in a minute.
In fact, sir, I believe you might find it one of the most profitable.
I said I'll be with you in a minute.
Sir.
Sorry, Teaspoon, I just ran out of flour. How about some cornmeal instead?
Yeah.
Hey!
I didn't touch it.
Damn it! Why is it every time you kids come in here, there's always trouble? Let's go! Get in there!
Got off at Bitter Creek. Where's the payroll? What payroll? You don't really want to die for another man's gold, do you?
They knew he was carrying it, sure as Christmas. Thanks.
Did you get a look at any of them?
No, sir, and I didn't want to neither.
Sound like the same bunch that robbed the freight wagon.
Could you come in here for a minute?
Sure. Emma? You wanted to see me?
I want to try something. Come here. That's better. Got nice eyes.
Thanks.
Your face is real pretty, too. You shouldn't hide it the way you always do.
That's so?
Mm-hmm. You know, I've always liked you.
I have to go, Emma.
Why? What's the matter?
I have to go help Ike.
I'm just trying to tell you how attractive you are.
Now hold it, Emma.
I think you'd look a whole lot better in this. I'd love to see it on you.
I knew I shouldn't have bought this dress.
Well, why not? It's lovely. Besides, I knew a long time before I saw this poking out from your mattress.
How long?
Well, right from the first. But I admired your spunk, and I didn't see no reason why you shouldn't have the same chance as the boys.
I appreciate that, Emma. It hasn't been easy.
Well, I know that, and that's why I thought we should have this little talk. When I found that dress, and it broke my heart. I remember a while back at that dance. You're watching all those pretty girls in their fine clothes. Must have hurt real bad. But now you have another woman to talk to.
What about my job? The company will fire me.
Well, who's going to tell them? Anyway, you're one of the best riders we got.
And Teaspoon?
Oh, well, as long as he's in the dark, there's no law says we got to show him the light. Come here.
What are we doing here, Emma?
Is this some kind of birthday party?
Oh, it's not a birthday party. This here's a coming out party. I would like to introduce to you Miss Louise McLeod.
First one to laugh gets a punch in the nose.
Lula Bell. I wanted y'all to see how pretty she looks.
I didn't mess things up for you, Lou, did I?
She knew all along.
See? Being good on a horse doesn't mean a person's a boy.
Hey, but what about Teaspoon?
What about Mr. Spoon?
Well, it looks like we got ourselves a new bunkmate, fellas.
All I can say is you better watch yourself, kid.
Kid? Kid who?
Morning, Tompkins.
Mr. Tompkins?
Excuse me, sir. Reverend. I presume you must know most people who live around here.
Well, I hope so. Why?
Well, I'm looking for a certain young lady. Her name is Louise. Now, I only met her briefly in Blue Creek a few days ago. She has short, dark hair. I figured she might be a member of your congregation.
No, she doesn't sound familiar.
No, oh, well, I see. Thank you. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Lou?
What happened in Blue Creek?
What?
You heard me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That fellow was in Tompkins' store yesterday. He's been asking all over town about you.
I didn't notice anyone.
Yes, you did. You about broke a leg trying to get out of there. Who is he?
I told you I don't know.
Stop lying.
Stay out of my business. I don't owe you nothing. I have a message from Mr. DeWitt. Make sure he gets it. It's very important.
I'll take care of it. Louise.
Sorry, I'm late.
I was getting worried. I thought you'd changed your mind.
I almost did.
You're a hard woman to find.
Why'd you come to Sweetwater, Tyler?
Promised I'd see you again. I always keep my word to a lady.
I can't. That's why I came here, to tell you to stop looking for me.
Why? Does your mother object? Shouldn't have lied to me, Louise.
I had to.
Why?
There's someone else we intend to marry.
You love him?
Of course.
No, you don't. You're just saying that because you think I'll believe you and then I'll go away. Well, you can't get rid of me that easy.
I don't want to see you, Tyler.
I don't believe you.
Stop it.
You're not getting married. You're just scared. Look, I want you, and you feel the same way about me. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here.
I meant what I said.
We'll be seeing each other again.
Hang for what wore a hat like that?
You probably will, Charles. Where were you yesterday? I waited for you.
Forgot about it. Don't worry, I've got your cut.
Seems like you're forgetting a lot of things lately.
Something eating you.
I said no killing. You murdered 2 men.
They drew on us. What'd you expect me to do?
Think for a change. I'm giving you all the information. The shipments, the routes, the dates. The least you can do is to set it up so the guards don't have time to react.
It ain't that easy.
Oh, Mr. Child. We got 2 other jobs before we vacate this territory. There's a big bank shipment due. 25,000 in gold. Now, if you keep killing guards, we'll have the law all over us. I don't want trouble before we're finished. Do you understand?
All right, Tyler. We'll do it your way.
Good.
Louise, what is it?
I need to talk.
Come on in, I'll make us some tea.
No, I ain't gonna do it. You got no choice. You can't make me.
Teaspoon says don't come back till you get that tooth yanked.
I won't. You keep me like awake. I won't. This ain't legal. Put me down.
It was nice, Emma. I'd never been treated that way by a man before. It made me feel good, you know, like a real lady.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. How it sometimes is. And Lord knows you haven't been getting that around here.
But there was something else about him, something I don't know, scary. The closer I got to him, the more I felt it. It frightened me the way he wanted me, but I liked it too.
Well, Lilybell, some men in this world are takers. And it sounds like he might be one of them.
How can I tell?
Experience. I guess it's something every woman's got to figure out for herself.
I told him I wasn't going to see him again. I meant it, but now I don't know. What do you think?
I can't tell you what to do. That is something you have got to figure out for yourself. What do you want?
I don't know, Emma. It's so damn confusing. I mean, I already feel guilty about the kid.
Well, don't. You didn't make no promises, and you did not do anything wrong. So, you put that notion right out of your head. You've been living here pretending to be something you're not, and there is no reason to feel guilty about feeling like a lady. You just make sure you're not making a mistake or hurting anybody. It's not easy growing up.
It's not easy not growing up either.
Good news, Mr. Hickok. I think we can save that little beauty.
You mean you're not gonna pull it?
Oh, no, no, no. We don't extract teeth anymore. Not like we used to. Modern dentistry has made great strides. What with the new scientific tools at our disposal, we can treat practically every problem by simply filling the affected area.
Well, this ain't gonna be so bad after all, is it? What's that?
This is the very latest in modern dental technology. We use it to clean the decayed area. Open wide.
Is it gonna hurt?
Oh, not a bit. It's virtually painless.
You sure?
Positive. Now just sit back and relax.
All right. Do that again. I'll give you something else to fill.
Emma ain't gonna like this.
Any messages? Mr. DeWitt? That's right. Marshal Sam Kane. I'd appreciate a word with you. Yeah, well, I have heard of several holdups in the last month. That's my business. Well, I'm told your company insured at least 2 of the shipments. It is possible. I'd have to check the records. Tell me something. Is there any way of knowing in advance when a valuable shipment's due? Why would you want to know that? Well, it seems that at least one gang's hitting all the big ones. If I could find out when one was coming in, I could arrange a little surprise for him. Well, I'd like to help you, Marshal, but I just sell insurance. I don't have access to that kind of information. No one does. But perhaps you'd like to contact a head office in Chicago. They might make an exception. I'm afraid I don't have time, Mr. DeWitt. Thanks anyway.
Ain't nobody that smart.
This gang seems to be.
Well, it's a puzzlement how they know which shipment to rob.
What are you going to do, Sam?
Well, I figure the only way we can catch them is by getting one step ahead of them.
How?
Well, by picking out the next big shipment and shadowing it. Me and my deputies could sure use your help.
Well, hell, you can always count on that, but how are you going to get the information?
Well, I've talked to just about every merchant in town. Now, Mr. Jenkins over at the bank, he's a little nervous about it, but he finally told me about this delivery from the mint. It's due tomorrow. $25,000 in gold. And with all these robberies lately, he'd have been crazy not to tell me. Anyways, I was hoping that insurance fella DeWitt could help me. But he tells me he ain't privy to any of the shipping schedules.
He told you that?
That's right. Was something wrong?
No. Come on, Bateman. Here!
Excuse me there, Buck. Isn't this supposed to be Lou's run?
Well, he asked me to take it for him. He said he had business in town. Was something wrong?
I'm not sure.
Damn it, Katie, hold still. I'm just trying to help. You think I feel like it?
Kid?
What is it, Emma?
I don't know. But I think Lou's in trouble.
off your dumbbell and raise them. Real slow. Whoever you are, you just made a big mistake. Turn around. Louise.
Tyler, those the shipping schedules you told me about?
It would appear that way.
You're the one behind those holdups all along.
Sometimes the truth comes out in strange ways.
Yeah.
Who are you, Louise? Why are you here? No games now.
I'm the same person you met in Blue Creek. I also ride for the Pony Express. You've been robbing the company I work for.
I see. You know, I liked you. I really did. Does the marshal know you're here? You're not gonna tell me, are you? You afraid of me, Louise? I asked you a question. Are you afraid of me? That's what I told you before. I'll never take no for an answer. It's very clever. Now go back and get it. You're well advised, telling me what you know. Yeah. One more time. Are they expecting us?
I hope so.
She hopes so.
She don't know nothing. I say we forget the whole thing.
You do? Well, let me get this straight, Mr. Childs. You're willing to walk away from $25,000 in gold?
It ain't worth dying for.
No?
No.
I see. Your opinion is duly noted. Zach?
I'm in.
Curtis?
I'm with you.
Vaughn?
Yeah.
Virgil?
Yeah, I am.
Don't leave us yet, Louise. Louise. That's very good. Now, Mr. Childs, I certainly wouldn't want you to continue as a member of our organization if you didn't fully believe in what we were doing. Actually, it is an interesting question. Is $25,000 in gold worth dying for?
No.
No?
No.
I think you're wrong. Now it's time for truth. Oh, good. You've got some fight left in you. Why aren't you afraid of me?
Should I be?
Sure. What are you trying to prove here?
Nothing. You're gonna kill me anyway. So go ahead. Get it over with.
This is the United States Marshal! Drop your weapons and put your hands behind your head! Look out! He's up there! Over there, over there!
Sam, he's got loose.
Kid, what the hell is there? Get down!
Right there.
You can't shoot me, Louise. You like me too much.
You're sick. Stay away from me. Don't be surprised. You had it coming. It's all right, kid. I'm okay.
Teach that damn tooth better than to mess with me, huh?
I'm surprised he didn't shoot it out.
I'm sorry, kid. I should have been honest with you.
I don't know. You needed something and I was blind to it. Won't happen again, I promise.
I owe you a lot.
You don't owe me nothing, Lou. Louise.
Yes, I do. I never realized how much till now.
Let's get out of here. Come on, let's go! Let's go!
Turn back, Billy, now!
Stay back! Diego, we got
Buck, you don't look any different than you did an hour ago.
Ain't been the same since he got that letter. I told you she's just a friend. Mm-hmm. An old friend.
She wouldn't happen to be an old, pretty friend, would she?
I bet she's a whole lot prettier than she is old. She's getting married next month. I guess it doesn't matter what I look like now.
Looks like she's here, Buck. Like how she looks, too.
She's getting married, Cody.
How soon?
Camille?
Hello, Buck.
You look so, grown up.
You look good too, Buck. It's been so long.
What happened here?
Oh, it's nothing.
She had a fall. You must be Bill Barlow. Yeah, I must be. I'm Buck Cross. Glad to know you. Camille wrote, told me you two were getting married. Yeah, we sure are. I'm very happy for the both of you. Thanks.
You folks must be awful tired after such a long journey. Buck, aren't you going to offer him a place to stay?
That's all right. I'm sure there's a hotel in town. We can stay for dinner. I'd like you to meet my friends.
Oh, we'd love to, Buck. Wouldn't we, Billy?
Sure.
Buck says you come all the way from Denver.
Yeah, we're heading over to St. Joe to get married.
Billy's gonna take over his father's business.
You ever been to St. Joe?
No, but seems like a good place to start raising a family.
Never figured you'd be one to settle in the city, Camille. Well, people change.
I'm surprised you didn't have trouble traveling alone like that. You come right through Indian country.
Some of them tribes ain't known for their hospitality. Well, maybe so, but we didn't see any Indians. Camille! Camille, you all right?
I'll get a doctor.
Oh, God. Camille.
Don't worry, Buck. Doc will take care of it.
Thanks for all your help, Doc.
I'll check on her in the morning.
Is she gonna be okay, Doc?
It's too early to tell. Strange how quick that fever come over her. Well, all we can do is just keep her cool and comfortable.
Could have anything to do with that bump on her head.
Maybe. But I'd like to reserve judgment until I see how she makes it through the night.
I could sit with you if you like. I can take care of her myself.
Come on, Buck. There's nothing more we can do. It can be hard seeing someone after so long.
I didn't think it would be. Little Bird and I were so close.
Little Bird's her Indian name? When she showed up, I was surprised to see she wasn't a Kiowa.
She was the only survivor of a Comanche attack on a wagon train. My tribe found her, raised her as her own, until she was 12.
What happened then?
She went back to her people.
Boy, seeing her after all that time, it's no wonder you were surprised at how she looked.
It's not that, Lou. It's just... She used to have this light in her eyes. I don't see it anymore.
That don't mean it's gone forever, Buck. You never know what might bring it back.
Lily. How's Camille? She was up all night. Her fever's getting worse. The doctor's up with her now. She'll be fine. She was always strong. I know how close the two of you were. That was a long time ago. That's right, it was. And that part of her life is over now. I didn't come here to argue that. I'm just worried about Camille. Well, she's my concern now. I just want to help. She don't need it, you understand? I don't take with those Indian ways of yours, and she don't either no more. Just stay away from her.
Mr. Barlow, I think you better come upstairs. Why don't you come too, Buck? Maybe you can shed some light on a few things. She's been doing this for some time. She was raised in it, wasn't she? What do you make of that? Is it Indian?
Yes, it's Indian.
I thought you said she's raised Kiowa.
She was speaking some other language. Camille only knew Kiowa.
Any idea what she was saying?
She kept repeating Kodahete. I've never heard of it.
Kodahete. I haven't either. What's the doctor telling you?
Nothing.
Well, son, people have a fever, they're liable to do anything. I wouldn't pay any attention to it. Liable to say whatever comes to her mind.
I just wish I knew what Kodahete meant.
It is a name. From a tongue not spoken since the ancients walked this earth.
So how could she be speaking it?
Perhaps it was not she that was speaking.
Nice to see you again.
No, that was a long time ago.
You always talk to dogs?
Only when they talk back.
What did you mean about someone else speaking?
I think it is possible that someone is trying to steal your friend's soul.
Why?
The soul may be very pure. These spirits would not just choose anyone.
You're crazy.
Maybe. Did she say something like Katina Chotachi? Then I'm not crazy.
Your friend is in great danger. And so are those who love her.
What are you talking about?
Has she tried to harm those that are close to her?
Camille would never do that. I'm wasting my time talking to you, old man.
I know what you mean.
All I was doing was putting a cold towel on her forehead when she bit me. Strangest thing, she wouldn't let go.
Well, I've never seen anything like it. Come on, my daughter will watch her while we take another look at that.
You following me?
How else would I have gotten here?
What do you want?
It's what you want that is important. You want to help your friend, to make amends.
How did you? I don't need your help.
Of course not. I'm just an old man that talks to dogs. But there is a medicine man named Whitefeather. Now, he's supposed to be very good with troubled spirits.
I've heard of him.
He has big medicine. I know how to find him. But it is a journey of personal cost.
What do you mean?
It means you have to pay me $50.
I knew it.
Listen to me. You will lose your friend forever unless you make this journey. It is up to you, my friend, to bring her out of the darkness. To give her back her light.
What are you doing?
Telling fortunes. Perhaps you would like to hear yours.
I'm not one for fortunes.
But you should be.
As long as it doesn't take long.
That's for the fates to decide. Come close. Oh, confusion, calamity, blame. But don't worry. It's not your fault. It will pass.
What's not my fault?
It shall be revealed.
How do you know Whitefeather?
I've been many places.
If you're lying to me, there's going to be hell to pay.
Oh, then we better hope I'm not.
I don't believe this.
What?
These crazy stories about soul-stealing spirits.
Well, you don't have to. The important thing is that you're here with your friend.
Here in the middle of nowhere with some man I know nothing about.
What do you need to know?
Well, how about your name?
My name?
You know what people call you when they want to get your attention?
Bob.
Bob. It's not an Indian name.
That's why it gets my attention.
So, Indian Bob, you mind telling me where we're going to find Whitefeather?
Thunder Mesa.
Thunder Mesa, that's holy ground.
Where better to look for a holy man?
That's a deep one.
Did you know about this?
Yes.
Then why'd you bring us here?
It's the shortest way.
We're gonna lose half a day going around this thing.
We must go across.
We?
Yes, we have to jump.
The only direction this wagon is gonna go is down.
We don't need the wagon any longer.
But you think these horses are gonna jump?
Have you asked them?
I'm done listening to you.
How badly do you want to save your friend?
I'd lay my life down for her.
Well, now's your chance. Mount up.
You're up bright and early.
I couldn't sleep much. How's she doing?
Didn't hear a peep all night. You brought flowers. That's so romantic.
I plan on getting married. Where is she?
What are you talking about?
Has anyone been up here?
No. Well, except an Indian, but he didn't do anything.
So what's your plan?
You think too much.
Somebody out here has to.
They thought about it. Let's go.
Dogs, horses. What's next?
Have something. You'll find there comes a time when there's no room for doubt.
Where's Kloss, Marshal? I ain't seen him today.
Figure. Well, it's even you. He took Camille. And I'm gonna get her back.
Now hold on, Barlow. You sure about that?
Sure as a fellow at the stables I saw her get into a wagon with him and ride the hell off.
Buck would never do something like that.
The hell he wouldn't. He's had his eye on her ever since we came here.
Son, I known that boy for a long time. If he took her, he must have had a good reason.
Well, she's gonna be my wife, not his.
No one's arguing that. We better get to the bottom of this. You three saddle up.
I don't need no help.
I ain't offering. I'm sending them with you. I'd hate to see you do something you might find it hard to live with.
Why don't you lift that end up and wrap it around tightly?
It's too short.
I'll go find you another vine. Besides, I gotta stretch my legs.
Buck?
Camille?
You could have died trying to save her.
Didn't have a choice.
Of course you did.
I didn't have to think twice about it.
It just means you love her. I'm glad you saved her.
She's grown on you?
No. I need the $50.
They couldn't have just disappeared.
Oh, there's no way they jumped it. Well, they must have gone around. Tracks and no tracks.
What are you doing?
Making a sacred circle. We will bless it, and it will protect us.
Protect us from what?
What we fear.
What's that?
Don't know. The darkness. The night will be here soon.
You should rest.
Camille, no!
Your friend grows weak. I'm afraid for her.
You don't know her. She's a fighter.
Yes. But the Dark One is growing strong within her.
Dark One, what do you mean?
Kodihete. He'll try to take her soon.
Who's Kodihete? Is he a person?
He was. Thousands of years ago, there were two sons of a great chief. The eldest one was good and well loved by the tribe. But the youngest one was much trouble. In time, he grew hateful and jealous of his older brother. He soon took his life. The tribe cast him out. For revenge, he cursed the earth and his people, and he swore that someday he would return and do them great harm. When he died, the tribe took his body to some secret place. There, he was buried, so as to trap his spirit in the earth. Then the chief called upon his eldest son to do eternal battle against his dark brother. And so it was, the good brother's spirit was born again. He was a man with the power to be guardian, to keep his brother's spirit in the earth.
The Dark Brothers Kodihete. That's some story.
It's more than a story. The elder brother must have fallen to allow the spirit of Kodihete to enter into your friend's body. Kodihete desires and seeks revenge in her body.
Why would he choose Camille?
Perhaps she was in that forbidden place when it was desecrated.
She could never do that. She has a heart of a Kiowa.
Well, perhaps she had no choice.
This is where they bedded down. Say we're about 8 hours behind them.
What do you make of these rocks, kid?
I read about a sacred hoop once. It said that danger can't enter it without being invited.
for us.
If you're looking for a shortcut out of this lifetime, you're about to find it.
Natun, ite! Natun, ite!
These fellas seem to know you, Barlow.
Ano, istate!
You got something you haven't told us now. It'd be as good a time as any to get it off your chest.
We killed an Indian with our wagon. It was an accident, I swear it was. These men saw it happen.
Hell of a time for a confession.
Ano, istate!
Wait! We will protect him.
Toke, Iwatu.
What's he saying, kid?
Something good, I hope. I think you got some explaining to do.
I suppose I do.
This is sacred ground. It's forbidden to enter this land.
Not for a true Kiowa.
I'm only half Kiowa.
Oh, I see. And is it this other half that makes you fearful of this place?
Maybe. I don't know.
But you've come this far. Why?
I told you I love her.
Many men would not come this far for love alone. There must be something more.
I owe it to her. Just after Little Bird and I were chosen by the elders to be wed, several men were asked to go on a hunt. Little Bird begged me not to go. She said something terrible would happen. I didn't believe her. When we were gone, hunters raided the camp and murdered all the women and children. They took Little Bird because she was white. Now that I've found her, I don't want to let her go.
You don't have to be sorry. There's no shame in your heart.
And if there is?
Then you must face your demons. Soon. We must go.
Only a fool or a great shaman would not fear entering such a place. You're no fool.
That's a relief.
White feather.
Yes, my young friend. But come, we must go.
I was just scared, I guess. Those Indians, I was so sure they would have killed Camille and me.
Don't make sense, them running off like that.
From the way you described it, it sounds like you may have killed their medicine man. Probably scared them as much as it scared you.
I didn't mean to kill anyone. It was just an accident.
It wasn't your fault the lightning spooked those horses. But things would have been a lot better if you hadn't kept quiet about it.
Things would have been a whole lot worse if it hadn't been for this circle.
And Camille, she doesn't even have that.
Care to get some rest? No. We must begin when the sun goes down. Darkness is nothing. Darkness is the lack of truth. It is the absence of love. Light is the flame. It is the source. Light is understanding. It is love. There can be no darkness in the presence of light. This is the darkness that is within you. This is the light that will force the darkness out.
Camille. Camille.
Why did you let it happen?
Little bird.
Don't listen. It is Cordiete. He speaks lies. He is the darkness that has no remorse. Do you understand?
Yes.
I call upon the Dark One to come out of this woman's body. I call upon thee, who spilled his brother's blood, to come forward. Corriete, 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 corriete.
Meet again. Your medicine is weak, brother.
It is not my medicine that you should fear.
You're the good brother.
I've come to the end of my journey. As for you, it is about to begin.
What do you mean?
It means you don't have to pay me the $50.
What, brother?
Buck? It hurts. It hurts. The ropes are cutting me.
Be quiet. This is the darkness that is within you. This is the light that will bring that darkness out. I'm the light that will force you out. I call upon the Dark One to lead this woman. I call upon he who spilled his brother's blood. I call upon he who brings hatred. I call upon you to lead this woman. Kodahete! 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 Kodahete out! Come out! Come out!
Why did you leave me?
Your words mean nothing.
Do you know what they did to me?
Can't trick me.
They hurt me. I can't have it again.
Little bird, if I knew what was going to happen, how could I?
Bug.
Little bird.
What happened?
It's over. You look better.
I can't remember much of what happened.
It's better that way.
It's like I was dreaming. I remember stampeding horses, fire a river. And an old Indian. Am I crazy?
No. And neither was he.
I also dreamt of the day you went on the hunt. The day the buffalo hunters came.
I should have stayed with you that day.
They would have killed you.
Still.
No. You and I were meant to serve in some other way. In other places, with other people.
Do you really believe that?
I wanted to tell you this for a long time. I know you've carried this pain heavy in your heart. I hope you'll let it go now.
Camille.
Billy.
I was so worried about you. How are you?
Buck took care of me.
Yeah. I sort of figured that. I suppose I owe you an apology.
Not necessary. Just take good care of each other.
We plan on doing that.
Well, it's getting late. We best get heading back to Rock Creek.
Oh, I was hoping maybe y'all could help me with something on the way back. The man I told you about. The one we killed with our wagon.
White Feather.
Do you know?
I do now.